What's up, guys? It's Patriot here, and this time I've got something pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. As the title says, it's a Pokemon drinking game, and if you're wondering how the heck did you come up with this? Well, anyway, I'll tell you that right now. Me and my friend were sitting at lunch about a week ago, and we were talking about the Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi metagame, and we were talking about how we each watch videos just kind of get better at it and be more experienced and kind of know what we'll be going up against when we start battling, when we do more battling in the future. Because, you know, I watch a ton of Wi-Fi battle videos, and he does too. So we were talking about things that we saw a lot, like Latios, Ferrothorn, things like that. We were talking, and I said, you know what? If I had a nickel for every time I saw a Latios in a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle video, I would be a freaking rich man right now. And then we kind of talked about that for a while, and then later I modified the idea, and I was like, what if somebody made that into like a drinking game where you had like people drinking to Pokemon Wi-Fi battles? I know it might sound strange to some of you guys, but I thought it was pretty funny actually, and I decided to go ahead and record our ideas here because I want to share it with the world. Now anyway, hopefully you know how a drinking game works. If you don't know how it works, just kind of go into Google and look at that. And basically it's our little version of a drinking game, a Pokemon drinking game. Yes, so anyway, it'll be interesting for those of you who love to watch Wi-Fi battle videos. And you don't have to do it with like alcohol either. You can do it with like Capri Sun for all I care. Anyway, but I digress. Let's go on to the rules here. So first of all, you gotta watch at least 50 videos, or what you can do is that you can just spend some time, like 20-30 minutes, where all you're doing is just binge watching Wi-Fi battle videos, and you're just like watching them over and over again until you see the little fields for a drinking game, which I'll get into in just a bit. And the second rule is, once you see a field of the level that you're doing, and the game works in levels, I'll explain that a little later. You take a drink and then you just click on to the next video. You don't have to watch the whole video. If you just see something come out that has something to do with what you have to drink for, that's going to be described in the levels, you take a drink and then just click on to the next video. Alright? So the third rule is, once you look into a video, you can't exit it until you see one of the fields. If you don't see any of the fields, you're just going to watch till the end of the video. Which, yeah. So anyway, and then the last thing is, not really a rule, but just something, a rule of thumb, I guess. Take your drinks in your favorite shot glass. I don't care. I guess depending on how drunk you want to get. But anyway, let's get on to the levels of the game here. What you're going to be drinking to. The first level, it's going to go in levels from not very drunk to you're going to get pretty drunk / might black out if you watch enough videos, which is the third level. And the first level is take a drink every time you see a Ferrothorn. So you see a Ferrothorn, take a drink, click out of the video, and go see its other video as a Ferrothorn, if you're just going to be doing the first level. Now the second level is take a drink every time you see a weather-based team. And by this I mean if you see somebody use Drizzle or Rain Dance or Sandstorm, but usually people will just be running things like Sandstorm and Drizzle. So like if you see a lead Pokemon that does that, sets that up, and you take a drink to that. And if both teams are both teams on the inside the field are being weather based, like both of them start weather, then you're going to take 2 drinks. So yeah. And the thing about these levels is that they are cumulative, which is like, so if you're doing a second level, you have to look for weather teams and Ferrothorns and take drinks to both of those things. So you might be getting a little more drunk on the second level. Now the third level is where you're going to get very, very drunk if you do the little cumulative thing like I was talking about. Take a drink every time you see a Latios. Yep, a Latios. You really won't believe how drunk you're going to get if you watch like 75 videos and you take a drink every time you see a Latios, every time you see weather-based teams, and every time you see a Ferrothorn. You really will be surprised at how drunk you'll get. Now, these are just analyses that I've made from looking at the metagame so far, just looking at Wi-Fi videos, things like Pokemosh Pit, Killer Nachos channel, and you know, things like that. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. If any of you guys try it out, post your stories in the comments, because I'd love to hear them, and let me know what you think about the game. Anyway, see y'all later.